Hey, what's up, YouTube? All right, Big John here. It's a little bit about my vaping story. Before we even get started with the story, let's have a vape. So, anyway, vaping. What a wonderful thing. I can't even begin to say how awesome it is. I smoked for roughly 18 years off and on. I'd quit for a year, quit for 6 months, quit for a month, whatever, like every typical smoker does. We go through these phases. Um, I'm not a smoker. I haven't smoked in, wow, a little over a year, and that's a pretty good stint for me with no urge to smoke at all, which has never happened before. That was a newbie this time. Um, when I first started vaping, I mean, this was forever ago. Well, it feels like forever ago. It really wasn't. But all that was available was these little guys right here, good old KR 808s. You screwed it off and tossed it away when you were done, and that was it. We built box mods and stuff just to make it fun because none of that stuff was available. I mean, nobody had heard of vaping on titanium or nickel or stainless steel. No, none of that. Nobody ever twisted their own coils. We didn't do that. We just bought new ones of these and squirted juice in the top of them and moved on with our lives. Look, man, it's expanded so much that, I mean, everybody, there's so much stuff out there. You can find whatever you need to satisfy your needs. Um, the hardest thing for me was finding the right juice combination and the right flavor, right heat, the right throat hit, all that good stuff that goes along with it. You have to figure out what's actually going to work best for you, and that was always the hard part for me. And after, God, I can't tell you how many devices. I've got a drawer full of devices at the house before I settle on something and I get used to it and it doesn't satisfy anymore and I go to something different and it's an ever evolving process. And um, I'm an electronics guy by trade, so this really helped me get my geek on, which is kind of awesome. So yeah, there's a lot to it, and you can learn a lot. I've actually learned a lot about expanded my knowledge about how the electronics in this deal work. It's been a lot of fun. Um, don't give up. Seriously, if something bad happens in your life and you have cut to vaping, don't go back. Seriously, it's not worth it. You're just going to be right back in the same spot you were. When I quit this time, when I went to vaping this time, or back on the vape, whatever you want to call it, it had been, oh man, I don't know, a couple of years, and I'd vaped solid for 2.5, 3 years, and had a had an incident happen, and of course went right back to the analogs. But I wasn't mentally ready, and that was the kicker. Is I wasn't there in my head. I was there in my heart, but not in my head. This time, I kind of this time I was ready. I got tired of not being able to breathe, not walk up and down the stairs, and I saw my daughter, and I'm like, no, this has got to stop. I gotta be around for this kid. I mean, she's the other reason I'm here. So um, don't give in. Seriously, fight through it. Um, Vaping's one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me as far as delivery of nicotine into my body. I mean, I've smoked cigars and pipes and the whole shooting match. Um, this is the way to go. You don't stink. Your clothes don't stink. You're not having worrying about fire all the time. Um, there's no cigarette butts. Your car doesn't stink. Your people around you can't smell it because, well, you actually smell like whatever you're vaping. And I tend to vape a lot of fruity stuff. And that's just me. It's what satisfies me. One of the big things I did learn, and you'll see this too as you progress along. Um, don't vape anything that has a tobacco flavor. That's what worked for me. Um, Anything with a tobacco flavor, it kind of feels like it defeats the point to me. Um, I guess here would be my foolproof plan for success in vaping. You have to find a flavor that you like, a device that you like, and then once you get those two together, you figure out what nicotine strength satisfies the demon that lives there, because it's still there. Um, Stay with the fight. Those three things, start with those, you're golden. You can make it through. Be there mentally. That's the big one. And yeah, stay strong. If you get me, just stay strong. All right, later. Let's have one more vape before we go. Why not? See ya.